All right. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Sweet, sweet, sweet. So, I got this thing recorded so that way, after we get done, showing you guys what I'm showing tonight, and then um, I'll just send it to Rain, and whoever wants to watch it later on, it can be posted onto I guess the school group and Ambassador. So a lot of you guys were wondering, like, as far as the pencil program that I was using, and then also the Ecamm that I was using, and also the thumbnail, right? Um, so what I've been using was the software that I use is called Video Pencil. So I want to share my screen with you guys. That way. Okay. Can everybody see this? All right. So the Video Pencil that I use, I basically got this from this guy right here, right? And then this guy, what he uses is Video Pencil together with Ecamm. The Video Pencil is a Video Pencil is an app. Let me try. Somebody's in here. Hold on, guys. Letting in. Go in here. Okay, so Video Pencil is that I use to where you guys see me right on the screen and stuff like that. Okay. Um, that's one of the apps. So that app right there on the Video Pencil, I mean the app is called Video Pencil, but that app, I actually put that app onto my iPad. Okay. So the app is on my iPad. And what happens is on my laptop, I have Ecamm Live, which is another software, right? That is on my laptop. So I am going to, so those are the two things that talk to each other, right? Which is Ecamm, right? And then the Video Pencil. Those are the two apps that talk to each other. The Ecamm Live, the one that's on my laptop, that's the one where I do all my videos out of. Okay. And when I connect my Video Pencil that's on my iPad to my Ecamm, it automatically connects just like that. So you don't have to do anything because those two software programs, they go hand in hand. Right. So they make it a little easier. Hold on a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, where was I? So Ecamm and then Video Pencil, those two programs, they work together. All right. Let's see. And then the other good thing about Ecamm Live, which is the one I have on my laptop, the other good thing about that is you can use Ecamm Live just for you can use it with Zoom also. Right? You can integrate it with Zoom to where it makes your videos a little brighter. You can have like different backgrounds and things like that, right? So that's what Ecamm Live and Video Pencil, and those two are the only programs that I use. And then the reason why I use it is because when I was in the military and when I was instructor, I love to use the whiteboard because that's the only way that I feel comfortable using and then also explaining and teaching, right? So when we started this thing, I was like, man, I need something to where I'm talking to the video, right? That I feel comfortable writing, and then at the same time teaching and doing my content. So I don't know if you guys saw the very first video to like the number, I guess what yesterday's video, whatever. As you guys can see the progression that I got a little bit comfortable and stuff like that, right? And then that was the whole idea of it. Okay. So, and it's really cool too. I love it. So let me share my other screen. But before I share my other screen, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this link and I'm gonna post this link in the chat, which are the YouTube links that I use to get smart on these programs, right? And I only look for things that I know that I'm going to use. Everything else is like a distraction for me. So I don't use it. The only reason why I wanted to use it was to, one, do a video, and then one, do a content, and the other one was to write on the videos. That was it. And Ecamm has all kinds of stuff like I did with Zoom. I don't even use that, right? So if you guys want to, my suggestions is, if you do use this, I would only spend time on learning the stuff that you really need for your content right now, right? All the other stuff is distraction, you can learn later. Okay, so I posted that stuff, and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna share with you guys my other screen so that you guys will see. Let me switch how I actually set this up. Okay. All right. So you go on to, first thing you would do is go to Ecamm, just type it in, and then ECAMM. For me, I already got an account with them, right? So you get on here, and then there is forgot what how much it costs and stuff like that. Right here, this is the pricing right here, and it's not expensive at all. So I just got the whole year, and then just paid it off all at one time, and that way I don't have to worry about monthly payment anymore. But I got the standard. I didn't get the pro, right? Because like I said, I only need something for what I need right now, right? And then the standard right here for yearly, you get 20% saving, $16 a month, and then one-time payment of $192. Okay, that's for Ecamm. Now, the video pencil app, actually it's Square TV, but fact, it should look like this. And this is the guy that came up with it, right? He's the creator of the pencil. And then the video pencil, I believe, like I said, I don't remember what the prices were, but they're really cheap. The video pencil, I believe, is just one payment, and then that's it. There's no monthly. See. Oh, that's what it was. So you download the app. Sorry, you download the app, and after you download the app onto your iPad, that's when you purchase it. So that's why you don't see any prices right here. Okay, so those are the two right there: Video Pencil and then Ecamm. I'm going to copy that, put that into the chat. That way you guys have the links. Chat, boom. Okay, then you guys can look for the prices later on for yourselves. All right. So after you get everything all Good. After you get those two softwares downloaded, right, onto your laptop and then also your iPad, then you're gonna log into Ecamm Live. And right now, I'm logging into Ecamm Live. Once you get it, you'll have your own login and then password. Yep. If you use that code right there, you get 2 months for free. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using it for free, literally. All right. Now logging into Ecamm. So as you can see, once you log into your Ecamm, you'll go through the setup and everything, right? And as you can see on my screen right now, that right there is my phone, right? So that's the camera that I'm using, and the camera is on my phone. Okay, so and it connects to your phone. Once you get to the setup and everything, it connects to your phone automatically. So it connects to the back camera of the phone. And then what I do is, you can see my camera right now, right? I'm facing the phone to, to you guys right now. So what I'm doing is I have a setup right here. So I've got this light and then this setup right here. Oh, where is it? Right there. Right. So here's my laptop. And then that's where I'm going to put my phone at, but I'm going to turn the camera around. Right. So that's my setup right there. Okay. So let me turn this camera. There you go. And you guys see how it changes colors, right? The screen and everything, like the color is like really different. Okay. So, and I like the program. It's really easy to use. It's not hard at all. So my camera is like right above my laptop, and I'm over here talking to the laptop, and not staring into the camera or my phone. Okay. Let me put this up a little bit. Yep, there you go. Okay. So once you get the Ecamm, this is how the Ecamm looks. All right. And then you'll go on to the training. And then the training will show you guys like exactly how this is, how it looks and everything. Okay. What you can do to mess around with all this. So in the Ecamm, I like the Ecamm because think of Ecamm as a screen that you see right now, right? That's the first layer. Okay, there's a first layer in there. Then every layer after that you add is called an overlay. Like for instance, you guys see right now the join my free mentorship, right? That's another layer, right? That's another overlay. So I create another overlay by this little camera thing right here, right? I click on that, and that's another overlay right there, right? So how you can tell it's an overlay is this hand that I'm moving around, and then also this pencil thing, and then this X mark, that tells you that's an overlay. And if I click on it and then I move it around, you see how that is, right? That's just different overlays. Okay. So, and this is an overlay of a camera. If I want like another piece of, if I wanted this to talk to, if I wanted this on this overlay that I'm playing around, if I want this overlay to be at the bottom over here, right? Just like how you would do like Loom. Okay, so what I do is I would click on this pencil thing right here, click on that, and it'll come up over here where the shape is, video source and shape. I click on the video source, and then I will click on circle, and it'll change into circle. See that? Right? And then I can just minimize that a little bit, move that over here to the corner. Okay, and that's Ecamm for you. And then if you want to change, remember, if you look at what this bigger screen right here, if you look at this bigger screen right here, see the colors are a lot different, a lot brighter compared to this one right here in the circle. The reason why is because the one in the circle is the laptop camera. So if I want to change that camera to look like the bigger one, right? I would go to the same thing over here where the pencil is. You click on that. And then where over here where it says video source, you click on that and then click onto your camera. So for me, it's Christian's camera. Click on that. See how the picture changes? All right. So that's a cool thing about it. You can add different layers, right? You can also add these texts right here that you, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Oops. Delete that. And then you can add these texts right here. That's where I put like, text, to GI Flipper to this number. Okay. So all my videos, I have different call to action. I use it in different videos just to test to see which one works better. And then at the end, maybe like 60 days later, I'll use the one that I look back at that gives me better KPIs. So anyways, that's the Ecamm right there. Okay. Now the video pencil, going to the video pencil. So we've already downloaded the video pencil onto the iPad. Okay. Now to connect the video pencil to this right here, the first thing you got to do is go over here to the output. Okay. There's an output right there. And then the NDI output right here, by default, it's going to be on off. Okay. So you got to go in there and click off of it and just click to 540, whatever that P is, right? So what that means is the NDI, the output of it, what that means is that the video that is out, that's coming from video pencil right here, going into Ecamm is only going to be 540 pixels. Okay, you don't need it to be 1080 because all it is just writing. Okay, so just leave it at 540 pixel. And then the videos in the training, when you get the Ecamm, it'll tell you, and then also the video pencil. Then what I do is I will go ahead and click on the video media. The video pencil. As you can see now, oops, right? It connects it automatically, right? And then what I do after that is on right there. Let me change this to okay. So right from here, there is a media right here that you click on, right? As you can see, that right there is where you can pick like photos, okay? But we're not going to do that right now. So what you want to do is you want to click on here where the Ecamm is at. Oops. I don't know why it's not doing it. There we go. So when I click on that the Ecamm thing right there, these options will come up. Okay. So it'll be the back camera, front camera, and then front whatever camera, and then the Ecamm camera. So what you want to always click is the Ecamm camera. If you click on the back camera, it'll be the sorry. There it is. Okay, so you always want to click on the Ecamm live camera because the other cameras are the cameras for the iPad. Okay, so click on the Ecamm camera. Okay, now it's gonna have a blank screen. Okay, and then it will come right back up. All right, so there's always going to be a delay in it. Okay, now what you also want to make sure is you go to settings, right? You'll see this thing over here, and then see, then you'll also see, let me see, then you'll also see this thing on the bottom where it says NDI. You click on the NDI, get off of that. There you go. Click on the NDI over here. And you always want to make sure all these two right here are green. Okay, go back to settings. Click on the NDI. And always make sure that these two are green on the settings. Cool. All right. So now that's it for the setup of the video pencil onto your iPad. All right. Then how I get the back, if I want like a background, like the one I have, the whiteboard 101, whatever, I would have to create that on Canva and then insert into the video pencil, right? Because right now, if you don't want any background and you want to just write on here, which is really cool, okay? Let me see. And you just want to write on to here. So what you will do is you click down here where the pencils are at. It tells you like which pencil, and you can like change the colors and stuff like that down here. There's even an eraser down over here. Okay. So if you want to write on here, you can literally do that, and that's how it goes. Right? And it's really easy. It's not very hard at all. And I love it too, because as I'm talking, I can be like, okay, here is the ARV for this house, which is equal to 10K, as I'm talking and stuff like that, right? And I can put it down, and I mean, the good thing about it is it's live. So as it's live, I can like draw something on my hat. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's why I like it, right? And then it allows me to like talk and just, jabber on just to make the video go longer than 8 minutes. I find it that when you're teaching on the whiteboard, I look and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's already like 10 minutes, and I still have other things. So that kind of like helps me out quite a bit as far as, time on the videos. But there's so many things that you can do with it, and that is literally the basics of it. And there's nothing to it after that. So the videos that I sent to you guys on the links that I sent to you guys on the chat, like you guys can literally go on there and watch those videos. And like, I think this thing only took me like maybe 30 minutes to learn, and I was on it already. It wasn't one of those things where it took me like, hours on end learning. So any questions on the Ecamm and video pencil?
How do you get the pencil?
Oh, the pencil, you actually have to buy the pencil separate from the what do you call that? It's an Apple pencil. You just buy it from, any store, or even on what do you call that? Amazon. It's an Apple pencil. And I think the Apple pencil is only, I want to say like $70 on Amazon. Don't quote me on that.
And you can use your phone instead of an iPad, right?
Yes, you can definitely use your phone. Yep.
Okay.
You can definitely use your phone. The only part about that is the camera part, right? You're gonna have to there's a way you look at the phone, you switch the camera over so that the camera screen is looking at you and you can start writing and stuff. There's a video on there on the link that I gave you guys. It shows you how to do it on your phone. I didn't do that option because I was like, oh, man, that's too much work. I just need to, get my videos going and stuff like that. I'll learn that later on. But there is a way though. There is a way.
Can you have the Ecamm in your iPad or has to be in the Mac?
The Ecamm.
Yes.
The Ecamm has to be on the Mac. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't work on the iPad because the iPad has different OS systems. I think that's what they're.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions?
My laptop, my HP, I can use my HP, right?
Yes, it's
And
compatible to.
okay, that has a pen. Can I use that pen?
Yes, you can,
Okay.
and you're
Okay,
doing it from
cool.
your laptop, right?
Right.
Yeah, you
Whoa,
can.
whoa, whoa. What HP is not supposed to be a like Windows thing?
Say again.
When he mentioned like he has an HP, which is a laptop, which is not an Apple or Mac. So I got confused right there.
No, HP is just the brand of the laptop. It's Hewlett Packard, right? And the system
Yeah.
that's on Hewlett Packard is Windows, so it's compatible to Windows and Mac.
So yeah, I can install the Ecamm in a Windows system.
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Ecamm can you can do Ecamm on the Windows and also on the Mac.
Okay.
All right. So moving, yeah, go ahead, Leilani.
Sorry, brother. Okay.
No, you
So
good.
the putting the white, like the background, so it's like a Canva, just a blank white in Canva, just a
Yep.
black. Okay. And you
Oh.
just put that as the
Yeah.
background.
So let me show you guys how to do it. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you how I did it. So I am going to let me pull up so you guys can see.
Thank you for doing this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no worries.
It's like,
No worries. So let me go to my Canva. So I go to Canva and I create a and I create a background on Canva. You can have the background on anything, right? Why is this thing slow? I think it's slow because it's on my Ecamm. Okay, there you go. All right, so I go on Ecamm, right? And then I create a design. What do I? There you go. So that's my whiteboard design that I did. Okay. Okay. So what I did was literally like this background right here is just a blank background. And all I did was create this word, put it in the middle, right? And that was it. And then I downloaded this right here, okay, and download it as a PNG. Then after I downloaded it as a PNG, what I did was I came here onto Ecamm. Okay, so remember how I was talking about like the overlays and stuff like that, right? So in the course of the Ecamm also, it'll teach you how to set up different scenarios. Okay, so for me, I have 3 scenarios. So as you can see on the far left side over here, it says scenes, right? Over here. So what I did was I created 3 scenarios where once this comes up, it's on default. And then in my videos, as I'm talking, and I say, okay, now it's time for me to, now it's time to switch over to our whiteboard. So I created a scene for the whiteboard where after I create it, all I got to do is click on here, right here, default scene, and then switch over to my whiteboard. Boom. Right? And then the same thing too, if I want to share my screen on the other side, I click on that, and then I do a screen share, and then now you're looking at my video outline and stuff like that on my node. Okay, so now let's go back. And your question is like, well, how do you create that scene? Right, it's really easy right here. So you see this scene card right here, right? I'm moving it around, and you can move these cards around to your liking. I just like it over here on this side, it's easier for me. All right, so how to create these scenes that you see right here is what I did was this plus sign right here, all you do is click on it, and there's a new scene right here, and let's just call it test scene. All right, that'll be my test scene right there. So when I click on that, you can see right now it's blurry, right? Because the camera that's on there is my laptop camera. So if I want to change this camera to my phone, right? All I do, right here. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, it's not working, but anyways, where the second place that you can change it, usually when I double click on the inside of the camera right here, it'll pop up, but it's not working right now. But you can also change it down here. You see these cards right here? This one right here? This is the camera switcher, right? So right now, that one right there, that's the test scene. I mean, not the test scene, that's my phone camera. So you can switch it around. See that? Right, I click on this one, it goes onto my laptop. Click on this one, it goes into my phone. Okay, so I want this right here to always be on my phone. Okay. Then if I wanted to have the background of the whiteboard, then what I do is down here, these overlays. Okay. These overlays over here, what I do is go down here to the picture. I click on the new image overlay. And then I click on the whiteboard that I saved. I open it. Boom, it's on there. Right? Now, if you look here, let me click that up, click off of that. Let me delete that. So if you look over here, there's 3 things. It says show in all scenes. This one right here says show in current scene and show in background. Okay, what I want to do is I want to make that picture in the background. Okay, so I click on here where the photo is at. Oh, dang it. Then I go and look for that picture. Put on here, open. You see how it's now showing in the current scene, right? That's where you want it at. But if you want it on the background to show at every scene, then all you do is click on this whiteboard right here and move it down to the background. Okay, but you don't want to do that though, right? So you always want it in the current scene that you are at. So I leave it on the current scene, so that way when I switch over these test scenes to default scene, it goes like that, and then when I switch it over to the test scene, it stays just like that. It's really easy. And then you can create your own, you know, whiteboard or stuff like that, and then make it as an image, and then do all that you guys want to do with it. All right. Delete that scene. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over like the thumbnail. Okay, so the thumbnail, I'm not gonna lie, I just cheat. And how I cheat is just go onto YouTube, right? And mine is always gonna be on real estate. Okay. So let's just say the subject that was for tomorrow, I think it was deal or no deal, which has to do with analyze, find, and analyze deals, right? So what I did was pull this up. So what I did was I go on YouTube. And then the subject of my my next video, which is going to be tomorrow, is already submitted, was how to find and analyze deals flipping houses. See that? Already came up, right? So I click on it. And remember now, every time you click on, like when you're typing things and it automatically comes up, and that means on YouTube, that means that those are the words that a lot of people click on, right? So the first one I find, that's the one I'm always gonna click on and look for. And then as you can see, the first one that came up, which is this guy. See that thumbnail? Right? That means that thumbnail, the reason why it's at #1 up there, because a lot of people were clicking on it. And that's all I did. So I take this idea right here, right? Then I go to Canva. Okay. And then on Canva, I just click, I've been doing it a while. YouTube. There you go. YouTube thumbnails. Look for YouTube thumbnails, and it'll have all types of designs, right? That you can pick from. Okay. But what I did was I was like, okay, let me go back and see what he did. There's a black background with numbers, right? And then the deal no deal sign with no red and yellow. Yellow and gold. Yellow and black, right? So I'm like, okay, how am I going to create this? Too easy. So I can just go to a blank one, click on that blank one. It'll come up on a blank one. Okay, then I'm like, all right, the background is going to be black, so I can make the black color on this. Oops, black, right? Then I'm always going back and forth. I'm like, okay, let me look for deal no deal, something like that that's in yellow and black, right? So then the first one I saw was this one right here. Okay, then all I did was click on that. Okay, and then I just delete these pictures right here because I don't need all that. I don't need that. Don't need that either. Don't need that. But I do need this one because this is the one that looks almost like it. So what I do is I just, you know, change the names, right? Keep everything, all the letters, all the same. And then I literally, let me see, hard to get them. All right. And then I group them, I copy them and I paste them. Then I move this one to the top. All right. Oh, let me. Okay. And then I make that one right there yellow. And I make the words black. But you guys get what I'm saying though, right? Then I make this yellow, and then make this. But you see how it's looking like already? And I just play around with it, right? I don't spend too much time on this right here. I think I only spend like on the thumbnail, maybe like 15 minutes on the thumbnail, or even less, right? And then for the photos, you guys, it's you can upload a photo, right? And then what I did was I look back and then it's got him doing this right here, right? So all I did was like, oh man, I did a photo just like that, which is this right here at the bottom, me thinking, right? So I click on that photo, it uploads right here. But the cool thing about it on the Canva too is you can hit the edit photo right here. And there's this thing right here, magic grab. You click on that magic grab. And what it's going to do is going to separate the back image from the front image, which is you, right? So now I need to take that away and then delete that. And there you go. I got myself all by myself, right? And then just click on there, make it a little bit bigger. And then if you want the outline, right? Like you know how you guys see some of the outline is white, right? Go back to edit photo up here. Then go down to where it says shadows effect right here. Click on that. And it's always going to be, for me, it's always going to be glow. So I click on glow. Okay, and then the color down here is going to be white. And I move that. It's not going to look white right now, but that's okay. Because all you got to do is from the intensity and then take that all the way up. And then for the blur, you see he's got the white outline now. And that's how easy it is, to be honest. And then like the numbers, right? And then you're like, well, how did you get the numbers? So I go to elements, click on elements over here. And then I was looking at it and it was like, okay, these are numbers right here. It was hard for me to find it. And I was like, you know what? These are like spiraling numbers, right? So I go on here, as you can see, I typed in spiraling numbers and that's what came up, right? And then I'm looking for photos. So I click on photos and then all I'm doing, let's just say this, I think this is the one I found. And that's it. And then I put that to the backwards all the way to the back because I want that as my background, right? And then all I'm doing is boom. That's literally it. Yeah. So they say, you know, thumbnails is like, you know, as much time you spend on your videos is the same amount of time you might spend on the thumbnail. But to me, I'm like, man, that's a lot of like time, which we don't have, right? So what's the best way to do it? To be honest, I just cheat. Look at what other people are being successful at, right? So, and that's it. That's what makes it easy. And I don't think too hard as far as thumbnail. That's when you guys are saying, man, these are good thumbnails. Like, yeah, thanks for everybody that did it before because that's all I did was copy it. It doesn't make me a genius. You guys have any questions?
That's so good, brother. I just want to say that's so smart. I didn't even think of that. That's really good.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And then there are times.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. What else? Oh, the other thing too that I picked up on is the description, right? And then also the titles. I use other people's stuff too, to be honest. You know, like for instance, the last one I had was yeah, how to find deals, how to analyze, find deals. Oh no. Can't remember what it was. Let me see, what did I do? But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that when I click on, like, for instance, this right here, okay?
Yo, what's up, everybody?
So what I do for the description, right, is I go and look down here in this guy's description, you know? And then also I look at his title, how to analyze a real estate deal. So when I click on his, everything on the right-hand side, you will see other people that have done good too, right? And then remember now, YouTube is always going to put something in front of you that's like very good. So I also scroll up and down on these right here, just to see, right, what else I have that I can like maybe steal from these guys, right? Like as far as title is concerned, like right here, how to evaluate a real estate deal with ADU potential. Well, I can take out the ADU potential and I can say how to evaluate a real estate deal for your next flip. See what I'm saying? So that's how I get the titles. Like here, how to analyze a rental property. For me, I'm like, okay, how to analyze a flip. Very simple. And these are all titles, if you really think about it, these are all titles that are keywords that YouTube, right? So all I'm doing is just using theirs, but then mine is specifically for fix and flip. So I take out whatever that's not fix and flip and I just put the word flip in there. And it could be for dancing too, right? It could be for travel too. So that's it. Any questions?
Man, you make it so easy, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yes, we really appreciate you, brother. Oh my God, that's so smart. And you're forward thinking. And then yeah, that's so good. You're so good. You're so
No, no
good.
worries. I appreciate it. I'm glad to you know, give you guys something that I know that I've been using and stuff. It's not, I haven't been doing the YouTube at all, right? But as because I'm watching YouTube almost every single day and I pick up on these things, you know? And then when we started the content creation and everything started clicking as far as like, oh, I see why they did this because of the training that we do in Rad and JP and them, then all that stuff that I've been watching in YouTube, I'm like, I see why they do that. You know, I can see why they use these colors. I can see why they make the, you know, the words big, right? And the pictures are all action pictures. So yeah, all those things start clicking in. And I'm like, okay, now I put all those together and that's it.
Oh, that's awesome. It's crazy because I literally was at Best Buy today looking for a smart board.
That's the next thing I was gonna do, but then that's later.
Because when I train, you know, and I do a lot of coaching, it's a lot easier for me just to, you know, have it on the board. I can put the board up and I can go to it and draw and write because that's my thing, right? And it makes it a lot easier for me to understand what I'm talking about. It makes it a lot easier for them to get it when they can see you going through it. You get to draw it, you get to put it together, right?
Right,
and
right.
The smart board would be a good idea. And I was asking her if there's a way, like if I could, in a perfect world, if I could have a smart board so I could get up and stand to use the board. But what if I just want to sit here at my computer like I am now? Could I take a pen and be able to write on something right here and still have it show up on the board? You know, I can screen share it on my computer, like in Zoom, so I could be sitting here and still writing to you guys, which would be great. And she conceptually knew what I was talking about, but she didn't know what I was talking, like how to make that happen.
Yeah.
Because it would require a couple different pieces, but this works now. I don't use Apple, so I don't know if that's a problem or not. You know, like for the pen, because the pen's an Apple product, right?
Yeah, the pen I use is an Apple product, but then the video pencil, it's not. You can actually use. Let me see. The video pen is also compatible to different what do you call that?
Windows and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That was my question. Yeah, because if I could get a pencil, if I get a video pencil and use like share one of my screens to write on while I'm in Zoom, then that makes it a lot easier, you know, because I can pull up two screen. I can either do it one at a time or double screen it through, because I use StreamYard too, you know, and then that makes it real easy. I like that.
Here,
Yeah, man, you did a good job. Thank you.
no worries. Don't quote me on that because I'm trying to look at it right now.
I'm figuring even if the video pencil trademark itself can't do that, I'm sure there's a iOS product that, you know.
It doesn't. It's only Mac. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm sure there's something that they have. I just have to look it up, which is fine. As long as I know that it's possible. So I'm sure somebody did it, right?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so on this video right here, I mean, what I'm gonna do, if it's okay with Rad, I'm just gonna finish downloading this and then send it over to Rain. And if Rad gives approval, then Rad can just put it onto the ambassador so that you guys can go back and watch it, and everybody else, right? Especially on the thumbnail part, you know, that way they can have some ideas on how to do the thumbnail part. But yeah, all the thumbnails that I've been seeing, man, they've been improving a lot. So I think everybody's getting the idea. But that's it, man. I appreciate you guys coming on here. Carla, do you have any questions?
No, I already asked what I want to know, so I'm good. Yeah, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Really helpful because I had all of these questions when I sent it to you in private about the board and all of those things, but you make it seem so easy. Like I'm gonna play with it.
Yeah, it doesn't take long at all to get used to it. So, but that's it. Thank you for coming, guys. I don't want to keep you guys on
Thank you.
for more than an hour.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you all.
Don't worry. Thank you for coming.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, man. Hey, one quick question.
Yeah.
How do you keep your stuff so organized? I saw that one time you had all your videos together in one. You just use Ecamm? You put all your videos in Ecamm?
No. I put it on what you call that? Let me share my screen again.
You just send it?
Okay. Let me log out of this Ecamm real quick. Okay, so obviously it's just what you call it, the iCloud, right? And then iCloud, I've got 2 terabytes on there on the iCloud, to be honest. So there's two folders that I have, right? One folder was where all the videos that I did, right? And I put that in a folder under the Radikal Ambassador program. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So all my videos that I did, for the reason why I numbered them from 1 to 100, because that's how I did it in order. Right. So after I did all that, then what I did, because remember I got to transfer it over to YouTube. So now what I did was I created another folder called Ecamm recordings, right? And then I copied my, let's say the first one, right? This was the first video I did. So all I did was just copy this right here, go into my Ecamm recording folder, paste it over here. And then from here, this is where I do all my work, right? As you can see, my 30 video description, then I have my 60 video description. That's all on the other folder. But as I do every video, I've moved from the 100 folder into this folder. The only reason I did that is just to separate it because you know, I don't want like to be confused, right? But then as I'm bringing one video over to the other folder, from one folder to the other, that's why I numbered it so that when I do bring it over, I know everything is in order. And the reason why I also do it in order is because I'm also looking and looking at my progression and stuff like that. I'm always going back and looking at my videos, right? And I see how I progressed and stuff like that, all the way from 1 to 100.
Man, that is, man, thank you. I got to get way more organized, brother. That's really good. Good job, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. And then, like I said, on this video, right, I mean, this folder right here, and I can help you if you want. We can just like do like a real quick, you know, Zoom call like this and help you out as far as organizing your stuff. So what I do is, once I bring one video from that other folder to this video and I paste it, I already got my whiteboard over here that I had already downloaded, but my thumbnails too, right? So my thumbnails, after I create my thumbnails, I download it and I number the thumbnails according to the number of the video. So thumbnail 1, thumbnail 2, it goes video 1, video 2, video 3. So that way I'm not confused, right?
Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other thing I do too is like the intro videos. The intro for all my videos, I have it over here and I have it pulled up right as I'm talking. And then if I like forget something, at least I have it right in front of me that I can look up and then start talking again. Right. The other thing I also have on there is like the description. So when I open up YouTube and I'm uploading the video, I just click on my description and I already have a template and I just copy it and then paste it into my description and then that's it. I don't do anything else. The other thing I just started doing was adding my tags. So these are all the tags that I just copy and paste it into my videos. And if I come up with any more tags, I just add it onto here and then copy and paste for all my videos.
So you already have like a template page for your description. You already have a description template.
But say that again.
You already have a description template?
Yeah.
Or is this one template? You say one and you just put it, copy and paste it.
Yep. I just use the same one. I copy and paste it. But over here, you see where it says talk about, right? Where it says talk about. The reason why I put it in dot, because that's where when I upload it, paste it into the video description, then that's where I start typing in what that video is for.
Got it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I got you organized. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
That was so good. You're so organized. Okay.
But yeah. So, and then tomorrow I'm gonna start making the other template for video 9, I believe. I think it is video 9, and send it off. Well, that's it, guys.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, brother.
No worries.
Thank
Really
you,
appreciate
Christian.
it. I know we all do. Thank you. You shared so much.
Maury had to go. No worries. Well, I appreciate you guys coming over and chatting with me for a little bit.
Mm.
So, Other than that, I'll see you guys, what, Thursday?
Oh yeah. Oh, hello, I forgot. Yes.
So,
Ah, how are you guys keeping up? Side note. Anyway, I'm still trying to keep up, and I still have more to comment. Anyway, yeah. So
Are you having trouble keeping up?
yeah, I just need to get a better system. I think like Jackie was saying, the morning she does this, and then she does this. And I'm like, yeah, I need that.
Yeah, man, that's kind of tough. Cause that's
Mhm.
like, to talk about organized. I don't have my, oh, here it is. So I always like, I literally use a planner, right? I mean, everybody uses a planner, but I like literally religiously use a planner. I even put on my planner over here that at 12 o'clock every day that I go on there on YouTube and I answer as many comments as I can.
That's smart. Okay,
Yeah, and I do that for 30 minutes.
that's smart. Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, if like if there's still more, I'm like, nope, I do that later on, like right here. I can come back and like, okay, answer comments till
Oh,
all
that's
I finish.
okay. Okay, thank you. That's a good tip because I felt like I don't have a set time. I'm just trying to do it in between, but that's better. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
I just do it at 12 o'clock because that's my lunchtime, right? And as I'm eating, I'm like, looking over and then typing and commenting on everybody while the videos is running.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I would do it.
Okay, that's a good tip. Thank you. I mean, you can.
Of course.
Okay.
okay.
I think Deshaun was trying to say something. I don't know. Okay.
Man, we can't get in, so it's
Yeah, he was breaking up.
What?
Deshaun, you're breaking up.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no worries, bro. Other than that, all right, guys. Peace out.
Thank you. Thanks,
Night.
brother. Bye.
Bye.